Yes, sir, Bobski. What's the deal, man? It's your boy Just Half, and I'm back once again with some more reactions. Let's get it, man. So look, definitely appreciate everybody, man. Tapping back in with your boy. I appreciate all the love, man, all the support. You know what I'm saying? All my real ones out there who's really locked in with me. Definitely appreciate you guys, man. So we about to get into some more reactions. You all know it's football season. Unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I think a meniscus or something like that. Can't remember exactly what the injury was, but he gonna be out for a while. Rumor had it that the Jets might have been picking up Colin Kaepernick. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Matter of fact, comment down below if you guys feel that Colin Kaepernick deserves another chance to be a part of the NFL. Me personally, I believe everybody deserves a second chance. That's just my personal opinion. Everybody makes mistakes. No matter how big or how small the mistake is, everybody makes mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of them. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I mean? So I definitely believe everybody deserves a second chance. And after that second chance, and you mess that up, then hey, you're on your own, right? So we about to get into another reaction, man. This right here is Colin Kaepernick is on his knees begging to bring him back, begging the NFL to bring him back into the league. So let's see what this is talking about, man. Smash that subscribe button if you're not yet a part of this family over here. Make sure y'all like this video, comment down below. It helps the video get into the algorithm. Let's jump into it and see what's going on, though. Let's get it.
$8 on lot A.
Going once, twice, 3 times sold.
How does that happen?
Look at him. What could he pick? A cotton plant is like this tall.
Yes.
I'm saying, no offense, brother. I'm just saying.
No offense taken.
Enough.
I will not have my reputation tainted selling superficial, bigoted slaves.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Everyone's been in bad relationships. You've had
Shout out
some
to
type
Benny,
of
man.
toxic ex in your life. You know it. You can remember that person. You can picture them right now in your head. Toxic people are the kind of people who backstab you, who talk shit about you, who are the ones that are there to seed disruption and chaos into your lives and call you a slave owner. Wait, what? What? What I'm talking about here is, of course, Colin Kaepernick in the NFL. I'm talking about the relationship between Colin Kaepernick and the NFL, where Colin Kaepernick sued the NFL, took a settlement, then went and made a Netflix documentary about how the NFL are slave owners because they pay black and white and Asian and Polynesian people multi-millions of dollars to play a sport, because that constitutes slavery, I guess, these days. And now he's begging to get back into the slave league, I suppose, for lack of a better term. Watch.
The players are paraded out in front of scouts, coaches, and owners who measure their physical talent. Coaches will tell you they're looking for warriors. They say they want you to be an animal out there. And you want to give them that. But let me tell you something. What they don't want you to understand is what's being established is a power dynamic. Before they put you on the field, teams poke, pride, no boundary respected, no dignity left intact.
No dignity left intact.
Look at this.
I'm gonna stop right here. No dignity left intact. Yeah, they are gonna give you 7-8 figure salaries in order to play a sport. So they're probably going to be concerned about your physique.
Now, I forgot that he did all that. Damn, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? But for y'all that don't know, I got baptized. You know what I'm saying? I got baptized. The best thing I ever did in my life, hands down. With that being said, that's why I believe everybody deserves a second chance. You know what I mean? God gave me a second chance. You know what I mean? So I feel that us as human beings can give others a second chance as well. So that's the reason why I say that. I definitely believe that everybody deserves a second chance. But like I stated before, if you mess a second chance up, then hey, it is what it is, especially, in the world we live in today. But at the same time, he kind of making himself kind of look like a fool in a sense, you know what I mean? Because you said all this about the NFL, but then now, yet here you are trying to get back in there to the same organization that you were saying that was racist and treating I don't know if you just talk about blacks or all race inside the organization, like slaves or not. I don't know where you was going with that, but so I get it. I definitely understand it, and I see why people have something to say about that, because I mean, when you look at it like that as a whole, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You got to call a spade a spade. So, but should that make him uneligible for life though? To be banned for life from the NFL? Because you got some NFL players who did some pretty crazy things though that got second chances too though. So I'm just saying but y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about it.
You're aware of that, right? You ever been to the doctor? I don't get paid 8 figures to go play a sport that most people play for free, for fun. But I've gone to the doctor. I actually paid to go get poked and prodded because that's actually what a healthcare professional does. Such a dumbass. Here we go.
That's what we got. Look at this.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you what I want. As a kid, you're not thinking that you're being groomed for a system. You just love playing football.
Wow. Okay. I think that most people really want to play football. Most young men actually would like to play football and don't care if they get poked and prodded if somebody is paying them 8 figures a year and making them rich, wealthy overnight. This is like the thing of all kids' dreams. This is why hundreds of thousands of young men play college ball, why millions of young men play high school football, including myself. I was never any good at football at all. But I'm probably better than Colin Kaepernick. But Colin Kaepernick, I didn't compare football to slavery. Colin Kaepernick did. Yet Colin Kaepernick is begging to get back into the slave league. Colin Kaepernick wrote a letter to the Jets.
That's like that's like saying, in the days 1830 something, whatever, back in the slavery day, that's like saying you was a slave, right? And you escaped. You gone, you set free, right? But now you're begging to come back from the same place that you were just dying to get away from, or felt some type of way about, or you understand what I'm saying? Like, so like I said, I get it. And once again, my mother was a Air Force, in the military. So I respect all military men and women. Did I agree with what he did? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, I feel like what he did, he took about the wrong way. If he felt some type of way about whatever he had an issue about, he could have addressed it in a whole totally different way, that's for sure. But as far as disrespecting America as a whole, all the men and women who sacrificed their lives for our freedom, for him to be able to over there play in the NFL and do the things that he do, have a freedom of speech, so on and so on, I definitely get that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I said I didn't agree at all about what he did. But with that being said, everybody changes. Some changes, some don't change, some do. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, why not just give him a shot? See what happens. You know what I mean? So, like I say, there's a lot of things that people have done worse, and got second chances. So, you got people who go to jail for murder sometimes, who gets a second chance of life. They get 25 years, they get to get out on parole or something. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Back into the slave league. Colin Kaepernick wrote a letter to the Jets asking them to join their practice squad, begging them on bended knee, tears in his eyes, please take me back. Let me read you directly from what he said. Worst case scenario, you see what have to offer. Worst case scenario, a typo, or he doesn't know how to write. Worst case scenario, you see what I have to offer and you're not that impressed. Best case scenario, you realize that you have a real weapon at your disposal. In that event, you need to use it. In either of these scenarios, would be committed to getting your defense ready week in and week out all season long, and would wear that responsibility like a badge of honor. Oh, Colin Kaepernick, you mewling jackal. like a badge of honor. Look at this. This is the actual letter. And he lists his references. He lists his references as the coaches who he destroyed their teams and then choked in the Super Bowl. Oh my God. Okay. Sued the NFL, says Jason Whitlock, took a settlement, put out a Netflix video calling the NFL slavery, writes letters begging for a spot on the plantation, says Jason Whitlock. Your revolutionary hero. Colin Kaepernick begs NFL to let him join practice squad. Oh my God. So there it is. This is the letter. Kaepernick listed a series of references that will vouch for my character, work ethic, and ability. What? Dude, what? What are you talking about? Your character. You are the guy who single-handedly created a situation in which the NFL had to bow to Donald Trump and apologize for your kneeling because you were benched and you needed attention. There is nobody more destructive to a team esprit de corps than Colin Kaepernick.
I was going to say that too. Remember I said earlier in the video, and if y'all watch it, go watch it. Make sure y'all go watch it about the Trump family thing. But I said that. I said people do things sometimes for attention. And I truly feel like that's what he was looking for at the time. He was looking for attention. And who knows what he might be going through. I know probably y'all a lot of will be bashing me because it may seem like I'm taking his side. But I'm not taking his side. Okay, so let's just clear that out there right now. For y'all who just one way type of thing, right? I'm not taking this side, but what I am saying is this: you and I, we all make mistakes. We all would like a second chance at life. You know what I mean? To right our wrongs, etc., etc. So, if this man is genuine on, first and foremost, have he apologized for what he done? First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? If he has not, I think he owes America an apology, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. I think we need to start there, and kind of work his way back into the system, you know what I'm saying, showing that he's apologetic, that he's sorry, and righting his wrongs, just flat out just righting his wrongs, though, you know what I mean? But again, I can see why the NFL had to take bad taste in their mouth. I know I had a bad taste in my mouth at the time. My mother surely did. You know what I mean? Like I said, she was Air Force. So, I mean, like I said, I know probably a lot of y'all gonna be bashing me about that, but hey, man, I stand on that. I feel like everybody, deserves a second chance, depending on, I guess you could say, the circumstances at times. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that we ain't gonna get all deep into it like that, but y'all know what I mean, man. Just your average little mistakes that y'all make, not nothing tremendous, just ray crazy type of thing, like, you know what I mean? But something like this, or I think somebody deserves a second chance, especially when the history of other players in the NFL who's done certain things that they deserve a second chance. So I'm just saying, let's go. I ain't gonna stop it no more. Let's go.
Such a selfish, petulant child. The Jets had previously said they weren't interested in bringing Kaepernick in following Rodgers' injury. CBS Sports' Josiah Anderson reported the team announced the signing of veteran quarterback Trevor Seisman on Tuesday. So, shove it. Where the sun don't shine. Colin Kaepernick. So, again, he is being roundly panned on social media. This is like the third or fourth time that Colin Kaepernick has begged to be let back into the NFL. Why would you want to be a slave again? People are asking. This is Colin Kaepernick comparing the NFL to slavery. Mom said you guys have to let me play. Defiant Colin Kaepernick tells kids playing football at the park. Okay. We'll give that some love. Colin Kaepernick calls his white adopted parents racist because they told him as a teen that cornrows looked unprofessional and that he looked like a little thug. Okay. Well, that's up to interpretation. These are your parents.
Now, you see, that right there lets you know that there's something going on with Colin Kaepernick. There's something going on in his mind if you're calling your own, and I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to pause it again, but I can't believe that they just said that, but how you calling your own parents racist, though? That don't sound like mental health to y'all? I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know. You know, like, y'all let me know.
Okay. Well, that's up to interpretation. These are your parents. Dumb. They have, if they're going to provide you sustenance and food and shelter, and they're going to adopt you when your birth parents didn't want you, nobody even knows who Colin Kaepernick's father is. This according to an entertainment website here in Colin Kaepernick's own autobiographical story. Colin Kaepernick was adopted at 5 weeks old. Here's why he hasn't met his birth mother. Colin Kaepernick was adopted by Rick and Teresa Kaepernick, a white couple from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, 2 biological children that they already had. Kaepernicks decided to adopt after they lost 2 sons to congenital heart defects. Oh, that's wonderful. What a beautiful story. Only a literal black hole narcissist like Colin Kaepernick could destroy a story like this. Colin was born on November 3rd, 1987. His birth mother, Heidi Russo, who was 19 at the time, put him up for adoption when he was 5 weeks old. The identity of his birth father is unknown. Colin Kaepernick decided to take this beautiful story of his upbringing and accuse his parents of racism. It's a wonder why no NFL team wants this guy. A man who would accuse his own parents.
Yeah. Yeah. I might need to I might need to get off of what I was standing on about this guy here. Because I didn't know he was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But it still seemed like he has some mental health issues, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. He doing a little bit too much. You call your parents, then not only your parents, they're not your birth parents, but they're your adopted parents at that. They took you in to their home, fed you, clothed you, you know what I mean, gave you a roof over your head, you know what I mean, gave you love, affection, all that old good stuff. And then you gonna call them racist because they want to put cornrows in your head. But you're part black. Yeah, guys, I might have to go ahead and snatch that back. Yep, I might have to just do that. Might just have to do that. You know.
It's a wonder why no NFL team wants this guy. A man who would accuse his own parents, the only reason, presumably, that he is successful in the world, of racism. Why? Because they wouldn't let him have the hairstyle that he wanted in high school. Well, guess what? This isn't a race thing. My parents wouldn't let me have the hairstyle that I wanted when I was a little punk rock, little dickwad in high school. But here's Colin Kaepernick making a point to not only abuse his teammates, not only abuse the NFL, but to accuse his own parents that adopted him from the mother that did not want him.
Wow.
Of racism because they didn't like his hairstyle.
Love me, but there were still very problematic things that I went through. I think it was important to show that this can happen in your own home and how we move forward collectively while addressing the racism that is being perpetuated.
He took cues from his icon, basketball star Allen Iverson, who he said wore his blackness like a suit of armor. And teenage Kaepernick wanted cornrows to match. He's getting what roles, his mom asked?
Oh, your hair's not professional. Oh, you look like a little thug.
Your mom said that to you.
Yeah. And those become spaces where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this situation now? But
oh my God. Oh my God. What?
Yeah, see now the more I'm watching this, I'm starting to I'm trying to renege on my what I said because my mom wouldn't let me get certain hairstyles neither because she said the same thing his mom said. You look like a thug. So should I call my mom racist too? I'm just saying though. So y'all probably gonna bash me again, but I'm reneging about what I about what I said, man. Don't kill me in the comment section, okay? My fault. Do I deserve a second chance? That's all I'm saying, though. Like, damn. I know he was doing all that, though. Like, wow, Colin, man.
Navigate this situation now. But
oh my God. Oh my God. What an unbelievable fraud this guy is.
Man, like, I didn't know all that.
What a beautiful thing to have a family
take you in.
that adopts you,
Right.
and cares for you. Look
Right.
at this.
Man.
Look at this. Oh, wow. The horrors of Colin Kaepernick's upbringing. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine anything worse than standing in this beautiful park with this beautiful loving family who adopted you even when they already had children out of the goodness and love in their own hearts, and then calling them racist, and then being bewildered as to why nobody wants you on their team? Nobody wants that kind of toxic behavior on their team. Kaepernick sued the NFL. Sued them. And you wondered why you're not welcome back in the league. Colin Kaepernick is cruising on the way to 40. Trust me, Colin Kaepernick will never get another job in the NFL, thank God. But we enjoy his humiliation anyway. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree with Benny on that one. I think I do. I really gotta renege on what I said because, again, this is a family that took you in after you already had kids. I already said they loved you, fed you, clothed you, gave you a roof over your head. You know, your own biological mom didn't want you. Now, he could be going through some things himself because he maybe felt like, hey, why my real mom didn't want me? You know what I mean? So he could be going through some mental things. We don't know. But what we do know is what he did. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do know. And I never knew that he called his own adopted parents racist. Never knew that. So I'm going to have to definitely renege on what I said. He may not deserve a second chance based off of that. You know, because it do sound like he's kind of toxic. It don't sound like he's all there mentally, in my personal opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna have to renege. I know y'all gonna check me up in the comment section, but it's all good. I still love y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not already did so. Come and join the family, man. We over here getting lit, checking out some good reactions. I love you guys, man. Make sure y'all stay blessed. Keep God first. And I'm definitely gonna check y'all out in another reaction video, baby. It's your boy Just Have, and it's halftime, man. I'm out this thing. Peace.